Yo guys, today we're going to watch a video about the best man in Gacha, which is an Arknights video actually. Maybe it's an Arknights video, but there's an Arknights picture. So yeah, it's by Konu D. I don't know who that is, but it's a female, or maybe not. I don't know.
I wouldn't call myself a gacha expert, but what I can say is that I've been playing gacha games since I was, what, 11 years old? Man, this time.
Oh, 11, what the fuck? 11? What, seriously? Whoa. I think I started playing Gacha when I was like 14 or 15 or something.
I'm fly. I grew up playing games like Onmyoji, Fate Grand Order, Food
Community.
Fantasy, Ensemble Stars, AFK Arena. The pain of Gacha Salt is an old friend to me now. Out of all these games I've played though, there's one that stood out to me and has caused the brain rot so bad that it's gone on to infect my stream chat. Arknights. For those who don't know what a gacha game is, I'll sum it up as quickly as possible.
Why?
A gacha game is a type of game that draws inspiration from Japanese capsule toys, wherein you put a coin in the slot of a vending machine, twist the handle, and a little ball or pill-shaped container rolls out. You open it up, and you get a random toy from the selection. Same thing, except in gacha games, you gacha for characters, which you can then play as for the rest of the game. The target market for these kinds of games are usually men. Yes, I know nowadays they're branching out. I'm looking directly at you, Love in Deep Space and Cookie Run Kingdom, but gacha games have always been primarily marketed towards men. Hence why, every time you hear about a new gacha game, there's always a pretty anime girl on the cover, usually with huge assets. Because if
No, that you think of it, I never seen a mascot where the a gacha game mascot where the character is a male character. Yeah, I think I never see one before. Well, mostly because a lot of the male main character usually doesn't actually look good. Like they look bland. Like yeah, most of male main character look bland. I feel like yeah, most of them are just raw for copies.
this as well, a huge chunk of the cast within the game are also going to be women with varying levels of chest size and amount of functional clothing. Arknights started out the same way too, where upon release they had a playable roster of 74 women to 9 men. At present time, their roster is 293 women to 94 men.
Dude, that's wow, what the fuck? That's so.
At least at
upon release of 6.5 live stream. When was this? This is 6 months. Oh, okay. That's still little though.
Time of recording, which certainly doesn't sound like a lot, and yet there's something different about the way Arknights treats its men.
Okay, how?
This goes out to the girls, the gays, and the male knights enjoyers. Let's talk about what's the deal with Arknights men. If you clicked on this, you probably already know what Arknights is, but if you didn't and you just clicked because I probably put some clickbait title on this video, Arknights is a free-to-play tower defense strategy game that also doubles as a visual novel. It came out first in China on May 1st, 2019, and then in global on January 16, 2020. It quickly garnered a reputation for having some of, if not the best, world building in all of gacha history, and is often spoken about in the same breath as projects like Limbus Company. Arknights is already weird when it's compared to other gacha games.
Why?
The story doesn't revolve around the main character.
True.
The events aren't just simple holiday events like summer or Halloween, and are in fact essential side stories to the main plot. The gacha system is also optional. You can clear the game simply by just using the units they initially give you. So on and so forth. Listen, I can
depend on the stage, I guess. Some of the stage are kind of hard to. I don't know. Like, I would probably try a challenge where I don't know when, but I'll probably try a challenge where I will try to do the hard content using low rarity.
could sit here and glaze Arknights for hours, really, but right now we're focusing on how Arknights treats their men. As mentioned previously, gacha games are normally targeted towards the male demographic.
Yes.
This means
Oh,
that in
sorry,
most
guys.
gachas, female characters are the main selling point, the focus, the stars, everything. Within the story, they make up the majority of the cast, all there for you as a player to
Oh,
meet, to charm, and
it
to
actually
find your
showing is easy. Okay.
next waifu. They're what sell well, so they dress their characters up in skimpy clothing and give them huge chest sizes and entice the player base to use gacha currency on them. If you run out of gacha currency, well, time to pull out the wallet, or else you'll lose the pretty anime girl forever.
Not forever.
Until she reruns, at least. But it doesn't stop there. Sure, they make the characters look as enticing as possible, but they also make sure that these girls will be good to play as. Always gotta make them stronger so they beat enemies easily. Always gotta make it so that the next unit is the new meta.
Creep.
After all, if the anime girl isn't the strongest, why would you be enticed to collect the materials to upgrade her and spend your time and effort on her? Right?
True.
There's something to be said about how wrong it is that female characters are being advertised essentially as just girlfriend experiences and sold like a product. But that's for a different.
I don't think Genshin is like that. Like generally, like I don't know. Like people, as much as people hate Genshin, like I know that I'm someone like I feel like I feel like I've played Genshin a lot nowadays. Because I generally think that Genshin as a story and its world is good. It's unfortunate that the gacha system and how they treat their players is just so bad. But yeah, it is what it is.
Video. Now let's look at the way male characters are treated in most gacha games. Since the target market is men, you'd think it'd be preferable if the male player base had someone to project their desires onto.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, in Genshin, there's literally like a 50-50 female and male ratio. And same with Onka Starrel. Onka Starrel has a lot of men. Like, some of the men just break records, like Finon, like one of the popular ones.
As in the gacha game. Well, actually, it's the opposite. We've had multiple incidents all across different gacha games where the male player base threw a fit and even threatened the developers' lives if a male character simply existed.
Oh yeah,
They see male characters as a disruption to their waifu fantasies.
I don't remember which one generally. Like I think someone complained about Honka Star Rail about that. But I don't think Genshin has any complaints. But I think the reason like why Honka Impactor doesn't have any male character is actually because of that as well. They don't want male characters in that game.
And God forbid they come out with a male playable character. There's even a slogan in Chinese gacha communities that goes along the lines of, and loosely translated, with selectable men, won't play. The most popular examples of this in action that I could think of are the Snowbreak incident, which a lot of other content creators have made videos on, so you can go search that up and you'll see what a mess it is. And also that whole incident in the Genshin Impact community, where people started killing random cats because cats were used to represent Wanderer, a male.
Oh, I forgot about that. Holy shit, bro. Like, when I really think about them, I don't know, that's insane. Like, holy.
Playable character. Male characters don't sell well, or so they say. Even in story, they're usually just playing second fiddle to the female characters or
Whoa. Final is not like that. when was it released? Like, I feel like Final story already concluded after the. Like, I think F4 is already concluded when this release. And I don't think she play Augustarel.
Sometimes completely absent. When they are playable, they'll either be of a lower rarity than the female characters, their abilities will be more niche or harder to use without the support of other characters, or both. If you look at the ratio of male to female characters in most gacha games, you'll see that, yeah, it almost...
Whoa. Well, Genshin doesn't have many characters. What? I didn't realize Genshin doesn't have... Okay. At least we have a lot of male characters, I think. Like 34.26%. Okay, that's... Well, for the release of Northcry, they did increase a lot of male characters. Like, literally we got, a lot of new, male characters. We got, Varka, Flames, And I don't know if this released when when IFA and everything because IFA and Auron actually got released during in Netherlands. I don't know if this during that time, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it was during Warcry. I actually don't know when was this record.
Almost feels like they're avoiding releasing
6 months ago. No. Not Warcry already released. So this include the community characters.
more male characters, probably because of a fear of a loss in profits. Even in the stories of their games, they do their best to refrain from having male characters as the focus of a chapter or an event. By this metric, considering Arknights' female to male ratio is 293 women to 94
That's a
men,
lot.
which makes their male character percentage 24.29%, which is lower than Wuthering Waves' 25%, you
How? Well, Murdering Waves is a new game, obviously.
would assume that they
And Arknights release so many characters in one update sometimes.
treat the men the same way all these other gacha games do. And yet, male characters are consistently present in both main story and side story content within Arknights as either playable characters or NPCs. They're given focus and spotlight, and they aren't just there to prop up the female character.
I think the difference is that for Hoyoga's game, we have a lot of male villains. Like we have Dottore, we have Capitano. Well, not really a lot when I read it, but the popular ones like Dottore and Capitano are villains, and they didn't become playable. And we also have Spatalone, who probably wouldn't become playable. Yeah.
They're given agency, they're given their own storylines, they're given reason to exist outside of whatever storyline the player character or the
Sorry.
female characters are going through. There's usually at least one featured playable male character in most events that Arknights has released so far, either as the
Okay
welfare
lah.
unit or on the banner as a pollable
Lagos.
unit. Male units within Arknights are also what you'd consider good units in terms of their abilities, so much so that there's a dedicated playstyle wherein you only play as the male characters called Male Knights.
Male Knights.
Some units are even so good that they're labeled as game-breaking.
Yeah, obviously Logos is there, and it just game like the not Logos Tragodia just breaks the game.
Since Arknights is also a game that encourages team building and allows you to play around with your strategies, you never have to worry about your characters having to do everything alone.
True.
Though that's more of praise towards the game design of Arknights more than
Yeah.
anything.
Well, Arknights game design obviously it's kind of hard to like they can power creep a lot of characters, but the way the stage will and some of the enemies have certain abilities, it's kind of hard to power like it's not really hard, but the moment but because compared to games where they need rotation, Arknights doesn't really need a certain rotation to make the characters work sometimes. And we need 10 characters, 12 characters for one fight.
Men in Arknights are also really hot. No,
Okay.
listen. We have someone for everyone. We have someone for the furries.
Furries.
We have someone for the old man enjoyers, the buff men enjoyers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I can agree. I think that the diversity of male characters in Arca is probably the most diverse compared to other games. I don't know about FGO. I don't play FGO, but if I compare to any Hoyoverse game, like dude, like generally it is way more diverse.
The twinks, the twonks, the
Twonks?
femboys, the cute boys, regular old guys. We have someone for everyone. You know what? Here's a few more honorable mentions because oh my god, there's so many hot men. Oh my god. Special shout out to Matsukiri for being blind in one eye and Harold for being an amputee and using
Oh, they are
a
disabled.
leg prosthetic that the game proudly displays and decorates with stickers.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh, right. And did I mention that the male units are given skins as frequently as the female units are? Yeah, they're given skins that look absolutely gorgeous. Though, to be fair,
Well, okay. I was thinking about what characters for skins for male characters so far. Well, for Zizi, there is Manato and also Wise for the male character that has skin. But yeah, not a lot then. for ZZ. HSR none. HSR even the skins are rare. Genshin we have Diluc. We have Neverland. We have one more character. Zincho skins. Um, one more. Kaya got a skin too. One more male character. I cannot remember. Male character that got skins in Genshin, but at least there is a lot. And the fact that Diluc is the only 6-star skin up to this day for Genshin, like generally he is still the only 6-star skin, and not 6-star, 5-star skin that exists in Genshin. All of them are all 4-star. He is still the lone 5-star skin ever.
All the skins in Arknights are absolutely gorgeous. Unlike other games, wherein a majority of the male characters are either handsome, slender beasts, or short and pretty and almost female looking, Arknights allows their men to look like, well, men.
Okay.
Arknights allows for imperfections on both their male and female characters, and though this video is about the male characters, I'll mention some notable female units as well, because gacha games love making their women all prim and perfect and easily palatable, and Arknights ain't about that life. There's Catherine and Mantra, our local hags, and
Mantra, the hags,
who is selectively mute. There's Lemon.
Yeah, she's mute.
Who requires mobility aids due to
The more I realize it, damn, they really give everybody's representation. This is why people hate Netland, remember? Like the lack of representation, not only they pick the country for that is related to Africa or more like Mesoamerican, but there's a lot of combination of what I call culture in Netland. But the fact that there's no, representation for certain culture and they just design it so wide. Like, yeah, I can see why people hate Netland. Netland is still one of my least favorite what I call nation. Like, I don't like Netland that much too.
To an injury, and while she can move her legs, she no longer has a full range of motion and thus needs her wheelchair. Vulcan, who is an amputee like Harold and needs a leg
an amputee
prosthetic, Asbestos, who is blind in one eye,
she's blind.
Jafiala, who is experiencing a slow decline in hearing, and Nightingale, who has a condition described in the game as deficient limb mobility.
Ooh.
The art direction of Arknights as a whole is also worth mentioning, because a lot of what you'll see while playing Arknights will be the art. Arknights occasionally takes inspiration from real-world places to design their characters, and when they do, it's done in a way which reveals a level of respect that other certain games just can't
man, I knew it.
Seem to match.
Man, I think Netland is going to get... Like, I still like Genshin's, but Not Cry is probably probably is the patch where a lot of people drop Genshin, not gonna lie.
Characters like Thorns, who takes inspiration from the Moorish people, Sand Reckoner, who takes inspiration from Egyptian history and their mythology, Jie Yun, who takes inspiration from Central Asia and Hinduism, they're all treated with the same respect.
Yeah, I do like the design in Arknights. It's very diverse.
Arknights gives their other more racially ambiguous characters. As an aside, shout out to that one player out there.
Kalyan Naru, nama husband, okay.
Who constructed her whole final thesis.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Around Silver Ash's face outfit.
He's an Indonesian.
Though I have personal beef with NCD's Silver Ash and I refuse to give him any acknowledgement or flowers, he unfortunately...
Oh, she's not a Silver Ash lover. Oh my, what the hell?
Dresses real good, so much so that they made a thesis on it. Even the way they design skins is unique because rather than simply just basing them off of holidays like summer or Halloween or a Christmas event, they structure it in the form of fashion magazines, and
the fashion magazine also has their own law, right?
Magazine is focused on a concept.
Like, all of them have a
example,
brand.
Epoch skins are for displaying the past lives of the characters. Marth skins are for exercise wear.
Oh, it puts for the past life. So that's... You saying that's the past life of our boy Mountain? Damn, whoa.
displaying the past lives of the characters. Marth skins are for exercise wear. Ambient synesthesia is for the outfits that units are put into for Arknights' concert of the year, and Bloodline of Combat are for showing what a unit's peak combat ability looks like, and
Yeah, I
so
love
on
this.
and so forth.
I love Blood of Combat.
For all I glaze Arknights, though, it's definitely not perfect. As stated previously, even if there's a lot of amazing male characters, they still only comprise less than 25% of the playable roster. A majority of the banners still have the female characters as the main focus, even if there's a male character on the same banner.
What is there a limited male character? Yeah, obviously Silver Ash. What I'm talking about. Oh boy, Silver Ash is literally a limited male character.
There's also a lack of variety in terms of body shapes, though it could be.
And also, obviously, what I'm talking about, the Sui sibling. Like, there's also Chong Yue and Wang.
Argue that there should
I forgot that Yu, I think.
Be more variety for both men and women. There are no chubby characters for the men, and there are no muscular characters for the women.
Well, understandable. Like you cannot win all of them, you know?
There's also, of course, the general lack of more dark-skinned characters, which, to be fair, plagues every gacha game.
Yeah.
But, despite all its imperfections, it is still different. It shows that there's not only a market for male characters, but unique male characters. Past the whole usual, like, pretty boy anime-style designs, listen, Arknights men are just so slept on by the wider gacha community, and sometimes even the Arknights community itself. I can't believe this is coming from me, of all people.
But for crying out loud, stop looking at the women titties. Bigger breasts does not mean bigger importance.
True.
Of course, I can't force anyone to pay attention to units they don't care about, what with y'all's like waifus and daughters and whatever, but like previously stated, Arknights men are severely underappreciated. Someone's gotta start talking about the glory of Arknights men. Listen, these pixels have single-handedly raised my standards for what men in gacha games could and should look like. Oh my god. Anyways, if you watch
very high standards
this video all the way to the end, thank you for listening to my rambling. It's very much appreciated. I'm glad I could talk about Arknights for an extended period of time, and I really do hope more people play Arknights and read its story.
Yeah, I think that's all. Arknights man is very Arknights design in general is very diverse. So you can see a lot of type of characters and what we call clothing and everything. And yeah, I do think that I do like a lot of the design for Arknights man too. Like, but not all of them. I don't know. Like, men in gacha are generally are usually done really well designed. Like, the only man that I like in gacha game is probably, I would say, Honka Star Rail. Yeah, Honka Star Rail has great men. Well, there's also ZZ with Karato Manato, but the fact that his A rank is probably one of the worst decisions from freaking ZZZ devs. So like, why? Like, yeah, men needs more love. But I do, well, ZZ does have Banyue too, though. So there is some cases of diversity, but the diversity is very different. It's just like, it is robots, mind you. But yeah, I still wish that we have, like, I think I always wish that we have a male character that is a wolf, a werewolf, or something like that, and that looks like fucking what is Maliketh? Yeah, like, come on, give us a Maliketh character. Like, give me a wolf, a werewolf that use a big sword. Like, give me it. Like, it doesn't even need a big sword. Just make it look bulky, and a wolf, like, yo. Like, a werewolf, a big what I call it, a bulky werewolf. Like, generally there's no characters like that I've seen so far, like, that looks like that. Like, the only I've seen is a character from Honka Star Rail, but it's not even a playable character. It's Hule. It's a boss. But Hule is designed so good too. Yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Just enjoy, please and subscribe, and please share the video to see more of my content. And yeah, peace out.